What's good, y'all? It's your one and only Who Dat Davis here, man. Look, I'm not I'm not here to update y'all on any football or Saints news. I'm just here to talk. Yours truly, person to person, man to man, or man to woman, whoever's listening. I would do this live, but I know you guys are enjoying your 2020, the end of your 2020. If you're in New York, I hope you guys are enjoying that ball drop. Or wherever you are in the country, I hope you guys are enjoying this end of 2020 as you welcome in 2021. Listen, this whole year we all know has been absolutely terrible. Yours truly had it just as rough. Yours truly has been jobless for the past 3 years. I've been doing neighborhood stuff just to make ends meet, just to have a little money, a little spending money in my pocket. It is hard to find work down here in the South. You know what I mean? I'm not making no excuses for nobody. I'm not pointing a finger at anybody, except maybe some of these employers. But at the end of the day, most of that blame goes straight to yours truly, man. It's been tough. I know I could do a lot better. I put on some weight, as you can see. I put on a lot of weight since 2017. Half the clothes I have don't fit me no more. I'm a college dropout. What do I do in my spare time when I'm not making videos for the State of Black and Gold podcast? I'm just taking care of my grandmother, man. Take care of my grandmother because that's pretty much all I can do. And I guess just doing other small stuff like getting groceries, helping pay bills, stuff like that. I've lost a lot of friends. No, not a lot of them died, but just fell out of contact for one reason or another. I've lost some role models. Uh, but somehow, some way, yours truly made it through 2020 unscathed, more or less. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Getting ready to welcome in this new year. I know a lot of y'all have faced a lot more worse things than me. I may not know y'all personally. I don't know where y'all come from, but good job. I'm proud of you. You did it. We did it. 2020 did everything in its power, month in and month out, to try to derail us, to try and kill us, to try to dehumanize us. We almost had World War III. COVID-19 hit. Lost sports for a couple months. It started with basketball, then baseball, then football. Ripped to the XFL. Supposed to come back in 2022. We thought we'd see the end of this by now over the summer. Boy, were we ever wrong. But those of us down here in the South, especially Lake Charles, we got hit with the worst of it. We seen more hurricanes this season than any other year. Any other year is our first time ever. It was the first time ever for a lot of things. There was that big explosion that happened over in Tennessee. My thoughts and prayers go out to them. There was another huge explosion that happened. I forgot where it was. I think it was back in the early hurricane season. My prayers go out to them. Their economy is going to be shot for a while. There was an explosion a couple years ago, and that's not related to 2020, but it's still lingering to this day because of COVID. My thoughts go out to them over in Japan. So much went wrong to the point where you had to count your blessings and just get those small victories where you can get them. My small victories, I finally got around to starting my channel. And it took me a couple months to even get this up. I started doing updates for the Saints and football news altogether, being a moderator for this group called the Who Dat Nation. A lot of things went wrong between me and the group owner. He removed me because of a post I made on my Facebook highlighting that Trey Hendrickson was the only white man in starting rotation for the New Orleans Saints at the time. Because Quan Alexander came in. Was that racist? No, it was not intended to be racist. It was just an observation. No disrespect to Alexander Zaloni, but when Quan Alexander came in, he wasn't in starting rotation no more. So that's just what I noticed, and he removed me for that. Was it posted in the group? No. That was made to my personal page on my personal timeline, and he removed me for it anyway. And he tried to backtrack. He went from saying I wasn't doing enough in the group to saying there was no reason for that post to ever be made. So he couldn't even give me a consistent story on why he removed me in the first place. He knew he was wrong, but he didn't come out and apologize. That's all I wanted. If you wanted me out of the group, fine. I just wanted an apology or something concrete. He couldn't give me that, so I ended on bad terms with him. I'm still in contact with one person at least. Shouts out to Crystal if she ever sees this. I hope my channel here or my Facebook page, if you're following over there, I hope you're enjoying the Saints news and everything I'm able to bring to you. And that goes the same thing to all of y'all. I would not be here if not for most of you. I'm gonna start with TJ Jones. TJ Jones, I found his State of the Saints podcast page a couple months ago during the late summer through a mutual friend who shared one of his podcasts, was one of his podcast videos. I've been following him ever since. TJ Jones' mind is inspirational, man. I love everything that man does. And I love how his platform is just growing. Week in, week out, you see more new faces, more people calling in. Shout out to Jerry Poor. Jerry Poor is just everywhere. I love his passion for the Saints team. Shouts out to Tara. Shouts out to everybody who has decided to show me this much support for me starting up my own State of Black and Gold podcast. The WDN Chatline podcast. You've got Uptown, you've got Carly, you've got CB. Thank you guys for being my first guests on my first ever episode of the S.O.B.G podcast. It means so much to me. You guys have no idea. To Nas, if you ever see this, man, I appreciate you and everything that you do for your own channel. Your channel is interactive. It's funny. It's engaging. It makes me want to try some ideas myself. So shout out to you, Nas, if you ever see this video. All you guys do everything you can to bring the Saints fan base together. We may not always agree on some things when it comes to players or play styles, this, that, or whatever. But at the end of the day, we all bleed the same black and gold for the Who Dat Nation and for the Saints team. So these guys I've named, they all got my support 24/7, no matter how much we tend to disagree on something. Because it's within those differences where we actually learn, we grow together. And I love that. I really do love that. Shouts out to Demario Davis if he ever sees this video. Demario Davis, you are a man of inspiration to me. When I heard about your daughter, I felt for you, man. I really did. And when news came out that she was going to be just fine, when she was absolutely clean, my heart just skipped a beat for you. Your daughter is stronger than I ever was when I graduated high school. As I reflect on this night, as we say goodbye to 2020 and this shithole of a 2020, there are some things that I want to try differently in 2021. One thing, I'm going to think about updating the S.O.B.G podcast to something a little more original in terms of name-wise. That includes Facebook, that includes the brand I support on Twitter, that includes here on YouTube as well. I don't know of a name yet. I'll figure that out as I go. If if I end up thinking of something that isn't used by anybody else. The reason why, you guys make me strive to be better. I want to be able to one day reach 1K subscribers on YouTube and Facebook. I want to be able to show more of myself in a more positive light. I want to show more of an interactive perspective. And to do that, I need to start somewhere. So I'm going to find a job. Somehow, some way, your boy's going to find a job. Speaking of 2021, I got a lot coming up, man. Until I find this job, it's going to be real difficult trying to keep the State of Black and Gold podcast streaming on all platforms as it is. It's taking $25 a month just to keep it. I'll find some way though. If anybody wants to donate, that's great. I'm not gonna sit here and beg anybody just for me to get ahead. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own things they got going on. I'll find a way. If you guys don't want to donate, I love you guys enough. I love you guys just being here with me on this journey. I'm emotional, man. I am. I was just pretty much this guy who streamed games on his PC and streamed on Twitch for a little bit before they changed their terms and policies in terms of copyright music. I didn't want to lose on my progress, so I ended up stopping streaming altogether. I went from being just this everyday gamer that played Final Fantasy 14 to actually building something here. Building State of Black and Gold podcast, building my own little community here, meeting new people. It's a blessing. It really is. So, for you guys and for myself, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better for you guys. Thank you for all that you guys do for me, for all the love y'all have for me. Your boy's going to be better. He's going to be a little slimmer too. Hopefully by the end of 2021, I'm going to do more getting in the gym as well. But for now, just know that I'm forever going to be grateful. You're going to see me do better. You're going to see me put out more consistent content on a consistent basis. I haven't been doing a lot of videos because I don't want to line up my days with anybody else's, just for the simple fact of respect. I don't want to take away from their time. I don't want to take their viewers away from them and vice versa. So you will see me put out a schedule sometime during the first week of 2021. It'll come either on a weekend or maybe that, depending on, you'll see. Just wait. I love you guys. I really do. 2020, I'm not going to miss you though. 2020, you can kick rocks. And hopefully we can say better about 2021. Thank you guys from the State of Black and Gold podcast. Thank you to this young 23-year-old who's still trying to find himself. Thank you. Let's continue this journey and let's reach 1K subscribers together. Signing off for the final time of 2020. This is Aaron Davis from the State of Black and Gold podcast. We bleed black and gold until we are dead and cold. See y'all in the new year.